Yeah,
Hey, V.
Creeping in with Seeking, we just chillin' on the weekend. That's when she get freaky. She told me don't lick it. Her jaw, cause she dissing. She just turned vegan. And she tell me all her secrets. She know I'm gon' keep it. Creeping in with Seeking, we just chillin' on the weekend. That's when she get freaky. She told me don't lick it. Her jaw, cause she dissing.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Just in case you don't know, my name is Chris King, and I am the owner and lead designer of Spider by Design. Today, we're going to be building a hero section. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I go about the process of building a hero section, and I'm going to be basically walking you through exactly what I do to make a good hero section for a website. So first things first, I like to use Figma when I'm doing my designs. It's really easy to use, user friendly, and you can even like collaborate on it with different people. So that's my program of choice. You're gonna want to find a good photo that you want, or you're either gonna want to make like your own photograph or graphic material to use for your hero section. So as you can see right here, I'm just like resizing my image. I'm going into the preview just to see how it looks on somebody's monitor. So yeah, just kind of playing around with it, just seeing, hey, how does this look? How's it gonna work out when the product is finished? So next, you definitely have to add text to it, and you're gonna want to add a call to action. So I had started off with the nature is calling thing, but you'll see in a couple seconds I end up changing that to something different. And yeah, just like a lot of this right here, I'm just kind of like playing around with it. I had found a logo and I kind of put my own twist on it. So we're going to call this company Outdoor Adventure Center. So just playing around with it. Getting the logo to fit in the right spot where I want it. And I mean, like when you're first designing your hero section, you don't have to necessarily build a menu with it, but I like for it to be like as realistic as possible. Typically, when I do my websites, I am going to have the menu bar at the top, and it's going to scroll down with everything. Right now, I'm not showing you guys how to do that in Figma at this moment, but I'm just showing you, hey, how can I make my design look as authentic as possible, and look like a real website. So if you are showing a client, or if you're gonna translate this from a Figma design into a website design on something like Elementor or Webflow, you're gonna know exactly how you need to place everything for it to look how you want. So I wanted to come up with something catchy. So your next outdoor adventure awaits. I kind of felt like hey, that's pretty catchy. I feel like if I was to go onto the website and I saw that, like, man, you know what? I do want to go out. I do want to go exploring, and I want to go out and have fun and see what nature is gonna bring me. Like, so that's kind of what I wanted to capture. I wanted to capture the spirit of adventure with my title. And so right now you see I'm just playing around with different type fonts. And it might take you a while to find one that you really like that kind of like jumps out to you. So you see I'm still like playing around, still looking. And this is the one I ended up going with. I just like how it looks. Like it's not too fancy, but it's not extremely basic, and it stands out. It's a nice thick font. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to darken that image a little bit behind it. And then right now I'm playing with the line height. I just felt like there was a little bit too much space in between it. So I wanted to change that and just make it so it looks like it's one block of text instead of like two separate sections that people have to look at. And I'm going to play around with the kerning a little bit. If you don't know what kerning is, it's the spacing between the individual characters. So I felt like it was like a little bit too much as well. So I just kind of like shortened the kerning a little bit. So see, look, it's all like one nice little package up there. Your next outdoor adventure awaits. So now I'm just resizing the box, the text box that comes in. And that's gonna like play a huge part when it comes to like your placement and everything. You can't place things properly if you don't have the box that it's in sized properly. It's gonna throw everything off. So now, I'm doing another text box. This one I'm gonna do like a little subheading. So you see I'm just playing around, just kind of typing in some random jibber jabber just to take up space right now. And you know what, like I think I actually kind of came up with something on the spot that I wanted to put next. Nope, didn't like that. So still typing, still thinking of like what do I want to say? What do I think would grab the attention of my viewers? So I ended up saying, experience the great outdoors with one of our amazing family travel packages. So, I'm like, for this particular company, like we're focused on families, we're focused on, group travel. So one of our big things right now is going to be the family travel packages. So now, it's just going about the placing of it. Like, how do I want everything spaced? How is it going to look on the actual website? And definitely not that. Like, I don't want to have something in the center and then have something aligned to the left. It just kind of like messes up my user's experience, messes up their focus. They don't really know, like, hey, what am I supposed to be paying attention to right now? Do I need to look on the left side of the page and just keep going down that way? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to center it and I'm going to move it right below my H1 header. Eventually it's going to move over there. Just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to throw a button in here. So what I ended up doing, before I even decided to move everything to the center, I decided to add my button in just to kind of see how things would look. Looking at the colors, I was thinking like do like a forest green type of color, but ended up not really liking how it looked. So I decided to just go with something black. It's subtle. It like once you add the white text on it, it's going to look like a button. It's going to stick out a little bit, but it's still going to have like that nice subtle appearance. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add some text to my button. And what you want to do, so if we want to rank as far like for SEO for our travel packages, you don't want to just put click here. You want to do view our family travel packages, view our family travel pricing, view our, whatever it is that you want them to view, you want to go ahead and put it on the label of the button. You don't, as your link, you don't want to just have a click here or view or contact. Put contact us for a free consultation. So you want to make it like as user friendly as possible. You want them to know exactly what they're getting when they click that button, exactly where they're going to go. So here we go. And there's a better way I could have done some of this stuff. It's just I was in a rush trying to complete this thing as quick as I can. I had to work, the next morning, so I gotta fix the alignment on the text a little bit. All right, so we're getting there. We got a little something cooking up. Alright, so I realized that the H1 wasn't centered properly. Now, it looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. We're gonna start lowering things slowly. Get them exactly in the position I wanted. So that's almost how I want it. And what I would do a little bit differently, I didn't have time to make the logo the way I wanted. I would have done like a white logo, just like a plain white logo, Outdoor Adventure Center OAC. And I would have done a black background for the navigation bar. And then just done white text. Which I'm not going to do that. Like I said, it's just a really quick, rough hero section. Alright, so I ended up going ahead and just making the navigation bar just so you guys could see how it would look when the product is actually finished. And as you can see, it's not aligned properly, so I'm going to have to go in there, sliding it to the left just a little bit. Still wasn't enough. And then I was gonna do well, you'll see what I'm gonna do in a second. Wait and you will see. So what I decided to do was I wanted to slide things around a little bit more. I wasn't exactly happy with the placement of everything. I felt like that looked a lot better. And I feel like, when you look at this hero section, like it makes you want to go there. It makes you want to get out and explore and travel. And that's, the whole purpose of this. Sliding the logo over just a little bit. And playing around with the contrast. I want the button to pop out a little bit more. So see, just subtle changes like in your contrast and your saturation. Those make a big difference when it comes to having like a big background image. You want your text and your buttons to stand out. So what I did next, I wanted something that would be different. So I went ahead, I found an adventure quote. And I went ahead and typed it in that little black bar at the bottom. And I used a site called Kedaddle. And that's where I got my quote from. I always want to give credit to the author of any kind of quotes, source material, any photos that you use that weren't like royalty free. you always want to make sure you're giving credit. So I went ahead, put the author's name, making sure the placement of the text is just how I want it. So now when you go to full screen, bam, you must go on adventures to find where you truly belong. And so I wanted something that would speak to the adventurer, something that would motivate you to buy one of our packages, to want to get out and travel. And I feel like, seeing that message at the bottom of your screen is just like, wow, okay, you're right. If I want to find where I truly belong, I need to go out and travel. And if I need to go out and travel, what do I need to do? I need to click that button to view the family travel packages. I want me and my family to go out and explore and have a great time. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is a hero section. This is just like a very basic example of it. If you guys feel like you learned something, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, please like, please share with everybody that you know. This is Chris King from Spider by Design signing out. I'll see you guys next time.
Open up, alright, moving at the speed of light. I keep falling for you up and I can't treat you right. You keep looking at me, probably knowing that I'm mine.